Hey guys, Stephen Gilbert here with SoulWeb.org, where internet marketing meets integrity. And on today's show, we have Tyler Pratt to talk about his new case study product, Instant Profit Explosion. Welcome to the show, Tyler. How you doing?
Thanks for having me on. I'm doing good.
Good, man. Good. So, got a new product coming out, Instant Profit Explosion. Tell me about it. What makes it unique? What makes it stand out? What makes it different?
Well, the number one thing that makes it stand out is going to be all free methods. So it's all free traffic. It's all free methods that anybody can use. There's no requirements to. You don't even have to shell out any money. What makes it unique really is going to be the fact that there's something unique right now with social signals. It's kind of like the old school. I want to say the old school backlinks from the days. If you're new. Backlinks.
Hang on, guys.
That's all right.
My wife's calling me. Baby, I'm on an interview. Yeah, it's okay. Say hi. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, go ahead. So backlinks.
Okay, so backlinks in the day when SEO was really big and you could really rank high with Google, you used backlinks and you bought backlinks, and that kind of went the way. But now with social media, the social signals are the key element for a lot of the search engines. So what I teach in this is how to take social signals and bump up your listings inside of Google. And so what we're going to be doing is you're going to be jumping on launches, and you're really going to be taking advantage of a lot of the traffic that comes about. So when somebody launches a product, there's like this huge amounts of traffic. People go to Facebook, they go to like Google and they search and they do all this kind of stuff. And you want to have your listing at the top. And what I teach is how to get your listing right at the top using social signals.
So it's kind of it's launch jacking, but it's launch jacking with the clever twist that actually works. And if I understand correctly, you're actually getting pretty good results doing this. Right.
Yeah, because a lot of people are launch jacking. The thing is you really want to be able to stand out from really all the other people, and you want to be able to bump your listing above most of the people that are launch jacking. So what I teach is to use social signals and
basically how to beat the competition. Because I mean, there's lots of launch jacking these days, and the methods are constantly changing. And what you're teaching is the current method, and they can use this for ClickBank launches, Warrior Plus, JVZoo. And basically outrank everyone else that's doing it. I mean, that's the goal here, right?
Right, exactly.
Right. Cool. Yeah, because I was going through it, and I don't want to obviously reveal what makes it, clever. Obviously, launch jacking is nothing new, but it's the way you're going about it that makes this worthwhile, I think. All right, who would you say is going to benefit the most from this, Tyler? Like, is it going to be new people, everyone? I mean, well, actually, tell us what kind of results you're getting, and then tell us who's going to benefit, because we haven't actually talked about your results.
So all the rules when we have a launch and we try to launch jack a result, we're gonna bump our listing up to the top. So that's gonna really guarantee we're gonna pick up enough sales to make anywhere from 100 to 120 usually a day from those launches. And then when the launch ends, then the traffic and the sales, go down from that. So what we do is there's launches coming out every day. So you could keep that income rolling in as long as you're continually launch jacking, your listings. Okay. But it's really for anybody. So somebody that's just getting online and somebody that just bought a computer for the first time, they could totally do this because it's all free sources and it's all, things that you can use online to make this happen.
Yeah, I always recommend, starting off with free sources and really trying to save as much money as you can when you're first starting, because online marketing is really one of the only industries, right, where you can actually start a business and not have to invest a ton of money. I mean, if you want to go open a Subway, you got to have $100,000.
Right.
You want to start an online business, you just got to have time, and that's why I'm such a big proponent of these techniques that don't actually cost any money, because it really gives people a confidence booster when they make that first sale. I still remember like it was yesterday, the day I made mine. I mean, I ran running into the living room to show Mom, look, I made $25. I made like a $50 commission off ClickBank, or $50 sale, $25 a commission, you know. And that, hi sweetie, that's my daughter. She's at the door. But I was so excited about it, and that's actually what gave me that drive. So I always tell people, like, look, start slow. Don't throw your money away on paid traffic. You need to really find a way to make money that doesn't cost money. And that's basically what you're teaching in Instant Profit Explosion, which is why I wanted to get you on the show, because people who, you know, have never made a dollar, or they struggle with like knowing, you know, what's a good solid way to start making money. You know, obviously you're not going to get rich, and courses that say that kind of stuff are lying, but you are going to get results. So that's why I find your product so interesting. Now, obviously, we know what makes it stand out, because I kind of asked the same question twice, but I worded it differently, which the next question is, what makes your product stand out or different? But really, we've kind of already talked about it. You know, it's going to get you ahead of the competition. It's all free, and it involves social signals, which brilliant. You know, one of the first courses I put out was similar to this, but this was how to do it back in 2012. Things have changed drastically since then. So how about this? What kind of proof do you have? Do you have any like income proof or anything, or testimonials or anything you can show us?
Right now, well, I mean, I have a PayPal account that.
No. You could even just show us the sales page. That'll be fine. You don't.
Okay. We I mean, on the sales page, we have some proofs from some of the campaigns that we had.
Okay. If you click the green button on the top left, that'll share your screen for everybody.
Let me see if I can grab that link that I sent earlier. No, not that one.
Gosh, my wife and daughter are making a ton of noise today. They're usually pretty quiet when I'm doing an interview. It's actually the first time they've ever had a screen for me on one. That's funny.
So we it looks like we
you want me to? I've got it pulled up. Do you want me to share? I've got the link.
Yeah, we haven't added the other income proofs on there yet. That's the only thing.
Oh, that's okay. They don't need. You just need to see that it works. I mean, and
you said green button. You said green button.
Yeah, the with the arrow top left.
Okay, so let's see here.
I mean, you've got results from, you know, just last week, kind of doing this, and that's pretty interesting.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so right there on the sales page. So we're gonna have some more on there. We just haven't updated this page yet.
Okay, so this is with Warrior Plus commissions. Obviously, you're launch tracking Warrior Plus launches.
Right. Okay. Because, you know, and you can do JVZoo as well, because, you know, they come out every day. The key to most of this is really going to be the scheduling out.
Mm-hmm. Schedule, like,
I was just turning off my screensaver.
Okay.
Scheduling out the launches in advance.
All right. So you mean
you would want to go to and I show you the scheduling system that we use that shows all the launches in the report. So you can go to that calendar, and you can see the launches that are happening 3 months down the road. So you can get a head start on a lot of them.
So your method kind of combines kind of like a head start plus the unique social signal angle to really just beat the competition. Because if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, Google looks at like each link with its own kind of authority, right? And the longer something's been there, the longer something's been viewed, the higher it stays ranked. Even when, I mean, there is the viral aspect, but what tends to happen with viral things is they come up and then they fall off. And what you're really teaching is how to get up there and then stay up there, so that even when launch time comes around, you're there to get the traffic and you don't fall off. I mean, that's a problem I have, is my videos fall off. They'll get to the front page and then they'll fall off.
Yeah.
But what you're teaching is kind of really how to stay there, right?
Well, not even only stay there, but also to get a head start on getting the signal out there, because Google's going to take some time to
Right.
scour the internet looking for all these different social signals that are out there. And once they start accumulating them, then it starts bumping your video up. But yeah, you're right. It does stay up there a lot longer because of the authority that they have. The only thing that I see with people is they tend to not schedule out far in
Hmm.
advance. So if a launch if it's in like 2 days, it's hard to create a bunch of social signals in 2 days and really get that ranked up. So if you can do it uh,
Sorry.
7 days, 14 days, even out, it's going to help a lot more when that launch happens.
And do you get the same kind of snowball effect I do? Like the more kind of, we'll call them machines that you put out, like, do you ever get those residual sales? Like you'll put one out, and then like, a launch will be out for like a week, and then get a sale for that launch from a week ago. Just
Yeah,
like
I mean,
kind
that's
of
the thing. Like
builds.
you'll have like today, maybe if you started like 2 weeks ago, today you had a launch that went off and you'll start getting a bunch of sales, but
Right.
you'll also get sales coming in from 3 days, 4 days ago of launches that happened that just randomly pop up.
Yeah, yeah. I always think that's so cool and unique, because it just shows really how big the online marketing niche is. That people are still hearing about launches, days, sometimes weeks after they
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
it's not even weeks. Sometimes it could be a couple months too. They
that's
popped
true
in.
too,
Yeah. As
actually.
long
Yeah.
as those videos are out there and your link is still hot and working,
Uh-huh.
they're going to continue to get sales.
All right. When does this launch, Tyler?
This is going to be the 21st
All right,
of
so it's tomorrow. Okay.
February,
All right, and what time?
9 o'clock,
Eastern?
9 o'clock Eastern.
And is there an early bird period where there's like a price discount or anything?
Yeah, they're going to be early bird for the first 4 hours, and then it's going
Okay.
to be a dime sale after that.
So 9 to 1. And what's the price going to be?
It's going to start off at $5.95 for the early
Okay.
bird.
Okay. And then what's it going up to? A dime. Oh, so it's a dime sale. That means
Yeah, it's
every
going to be
sale.
dime
Okay.
sale.
Okay. So it's $5.95 for the first 4 hours. Then it's a dime sale. And what's the top price going to be?
Usually we cap them about $9.99. Once it gets to
Okay.
there, then it
Okay. So they're
stops.
saving roughly $4 if they get in. Uh-oh. My daughter's hurt. It's kind of stinky because I want to go and like check on her and make sure she's okay. All right, and is this offer gonna remain open, or are you gonna close it at the end of the launch? What's
Yeah, we usually don't leave these up for very
Okay.
often,
All
just a
right.
couple of weeks, because we want people to get those residual incomes on that. But then we end up closing it down, and we do send out emails to everybody, letting them know that.
Yeah, because obviously you don't want to leave something like this up, especially because you leave it up too long, make too many sales, you get too much competition. It makes it
Yeah.
harder for everybody, really.
Right.
All right, what's included in the offer? Like, is it PDF? Is it videos? I mean, what all do they get for their
Yeah, so you
$5.95?
get a whole PDF. There's
Mhm.
about 30 pages of images and diagrams and things like that, and then also video backup for everything in there.
Okay.
So walk really over my shoulder, step by step, going through each individual part of how to set it up and how to get your launches up and get your social signals going.
And stutter. That's another question people are gonna have is how much time does it take to do, just do it once. Like this, people are busy. Sometimes they're trying to start this online thing while also working a job, families. How much time do they have to devote to this?
Okay, so when you first getting started and it's brand new to you and you learn it and then you're going to go do it, it's probably going to take you, no more than an hour. But as soon as you get these rolling, it's going to take you less than 20, 25 minutes to really do it all. And it's just seeing the launch, creating it, and then putting it out there, and that's
Right.
it. That's all you have to do. So
Yeah, and that's another thing I was thinking too is like, even if you only have 30 minutes to an hour a day, dedicate that, and it may take you a few months before you start getting steady results or steady income, but as long as you put in the work, I mean, you'll succeed. You do not need money to start your online business. I mean, to get money for mine, what I did, I just typed, because I could type, but the people would pay me to type their interviews. I would go on what it's called Upwork now or whatever, but back then it was called Elance.
yep.
I'd go on Elance and and type, and I'd get paid, and I would take that money and use that money for the investment in my online business rather than, my real this very small amount of income I had coming in at the time from unemployment. So yeah, I think this is a great alternative. For me, it was manual typing, and that took time and effort. But for you guys, what you have here is something that is going to be really passive and residual once you get the ball rolling. Okay, Tyler, tell me about each OTL. Let's start with OTL 1. Tell me the price and then what's included, like what it does, that kind of thing.
Okay, so upgrade 1 is going to be funnels that are done for you. So basically, this is going to be to where you can take these funnels and you can promote them. And
what do you mean by funnels?
Well, these are going to be other, really going to be other offers that we have.
Okay.
That really what we've singled out that are really winners that we've had great success with, that you could promote and make it.
So are they getting like a list or what?
Yeah, this is a breakdown. There's about 7 of them right now that we've put together for that upgrade.
Okay, and that's all that's included is just like a list of evergreen offers they can promote exactly. Pitches. And how much is that?
That one's going to be 14.
Okay. What about the next one?
Okay, so then we got another upgrade, which is going to be traffic Rolodex that I have set up, and then a traffic buyer system that is additional traffic that you can use to help promote these offers. Okay,
and that's if you want to pay for them, right?
A lot of them. Well, really, the traffic sources that I have Rolodex is going to be a lot of free traffic sources, and then some good paid traffic sources.
Okay, so it's an additional free traffic sources, and then also some paid if you want to pay. Anything else?
Yeah, and then we have another upgrade after that. It's going to be a inner circle training that I did for a small group of people that I have access. You get access to that training, which is going to be another kind of an in-depth training on some more internet marketing strategies that we use online.
Okay, and how much is OTO2 and how much is that?
So we got 17 and 27 for the inner circle training.
Okay. So just to recap here, guys, OTL 1 is going to be kind of a list of proven evergreen offers you can promote for $14. OTO 2 is going to be additional traffic methods, so including free and paid. It's going to be 17, and the third one-time offer is going to be Tyler's inner circle training, which teaches more IM strategies, which is going to be 27. Like, what kind of strategies do you cover in there? Is it like a bunch or one in particular? Like,
yeah, I'm going to really cover how you can use your own bonus pages, and then also how you can use start building a list with this, and that's going to really help increase your revenue. So awesome. These are going to be a little more strategies that they're not going to be more advanced. They're just going to be more professional type internet marketing type strategies.
Right. All right. Cool, man. Awesome. Well, I like to end these interviews with kind of the same last question. Do you have any like words of wisdom or maybe like a personal story or any advice you'd give about what it takes to, really succeed online and kind of make money and kind of do this thing, whether side income or full time?
Yeah, the number one thing that I've always really, when I talk to my students, is the most important thing is going to be mindset. And when people first hear that and they're struggling and they're broke or they want to make money, it's hard for them to really understand that concept. But if you can fight through the struggles and the pain and the frustration, and you can just start focusing on creating a positive mindset of going into this, knowing that you're going to succeed, and that if you continue to just work at it and you continue to just use these strategies, that you will succeed at it. I just see so many people that they get so boggled up in their own little thoughts and ideas, and they think everything is not going to work for them, and then they fall off a cliff. And if you can just continue to keep moving forward, keep doing these strategies, you're going to have success.
Persistence. I like it. I say that every video too.
Yeah.
I always link it back to persistence. No, that's good advice, because there's a lot of negativity that, you know, especially back when I started. I don't know how it is these days, but back when I started, people, you can't make money off the internet. You know, there's a lot of the haters out there. They're gonna tell you you can't do it, but I'm living proof. Tyler's living proof. I mean, gosh, obviously I know a lot of people now that are successful at it, but that's really all it takes is persistence. You know, you got to put in the effort. You know, this is one of the only niches and industries that you don't have to have $100 grand. You don't even have to have $1,000 to start. You don't have to have $100. You can start for free. You know, that's what the whole point of this is. So, awesome, Tyler. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, Steve, no problem.
All right, guys. Instant Profit Explosion launching tomorrow morning, the 21st. Gosh, today's President's Day. It's Monday, right? Yeah. Okay. So tomorrow's Tuesday. Launching Tuesday, February 21st, 9 a.m. Eastern, for $5.95 on the front end. You get the PDF and the video training. It's going to show you a really unique and fresh way of launch jacking. Obviously, launch jacking is nothing new, but Tyler's got the lowdown on what's working now to get to the top and stay at the top. So that's what you'll be learning if you pick this up tomorrow at 9. All right, Tyler, I will see you guys. I'll see you later. And everyone else, if you have questions, put them in the comments. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, bye.
See you guys.